How many times do you find yourself doing the same things that you know you have to change but keep on doing? Whether it's that extra glass of wine every night, overindulging in healthy foods, watching too much Netflix, porn addiction, or playing too much video games. You've been wanting to break free from these, but it's always a challenge, and you find yourself getting stuck into this vicious cycle all the time, and you wonder why. You're aware that it's not moving you forward, but it feels like there is a part of you that you can't control, leading you to keep on doing these self-sabotaging activities. Let me give you an example. After a long day at work, you feel the need to reward yourself by eating delicious chocolatey ice cream. However, it becomes something that you do after work every night, and you're noticing you're gaining weight. Now, enjoying ice cream once in a while shouldn't be a problem, but if it becomes a regular thing, then it's not good. Does that sound familiar? Congratulations, you have a habit. Now let's talk about habits from a scientific standpoint. I'm not a science expert, but this is what I learned from Charles Duhigg, author of The Power of Habit. Half of the time we're awake is spent with automatic behaviors. It's like we're on autopilot. At Duke University, researchers found that more than 40% of the actions we do each day are not actual decisions, but habits. According to Duhigg, a habit has a loop and consists of three parts: the cue, the routine, and the reward. A cue is something that triggers you to do the habit. The routine is the behavior itself, and the reward is the satisfaction you get from it. Over time, this loop of cue, routine, reward becomes more automatic. To paint a clear picture, let's say you tend to waste your time on social media. The cue is when you hear the notification sound or vibration from your phone. So you pick up your phone, check the notifications, and doom scrolling on social media for hours without realizing it. This is the routine. The last stage is the reward, where you get that dopamine rush from feeling connected or receiving social validations from the likes and comments. When you see a cue, your brain tells you the anticipated reward it could get, so you will have a craving to do the routine. And this goes on repeat, thus forming your habits. I have been doing many habits, good and bad, and I thought that I tend to do these because of how I was genetically wired. I don't mind about my good habits, but some of the bad ones are self-destructive and are keeping me from achieving my goals. When I discovered the habit loop, it was mind-blowing. I learned that you can break a bad habit by simply changing just one part of the loop. You can leave everything as they are. The key is changing the routine. After a long day in the office, I tend to play video games and consider that as my reward for a hard day's work. So I basically sit in front of a computer all day at work just to sit in front of a computer at home. Pretty exciting, huh? So yeah, I play video games, but when I do this all the time, other areas of my life are affected, like finishing my reading list, completing an online course, or even my YouTube channel. So the cue here is the stress that I feel after work and the sight of my computer at home. The routine is video gaming, and the reward is the relaxing feeling and satisfaction that I get. After recognizing the cue, routine, and reward for this particular habit loop, instead of gaming, I force myself to pick up the book that I'm currently reading. It's uncomfortable at first, especially since I've been stuck in that same loop for months. But over time, it becomes easy, and after the routine change, I still get that satisfaction as a reward, but with more fulfillment, because I know that I replaced a bad habit with a good one. Baby, what was that?
Nothing, just doing some dishes here.
I'm recording.
Oh, sorry about that.
Can you come here for a second?
What? Why?
Just a second. Have a seat. This is Jaira, my wife.
Hi.
She just arrived a couple of weeks ago. She's new here in Canada, so how do you find Canada?
It's cold here.
Okay, don't worry. When you start working, I'll drive you to work so you won't feel that cold. Sounds good?
Oh, okay.
Can I continue recording now?
Okay.
Try not to make any noise again.
Okay.
Thank you. So if you want to change your bad habits, find out the cue, the routine, and the reward. Once you find out what these are, leave everything intact except for the routine and change this. If you have a habit of overindulging in junk foods when you feel stressed after a long day at work, instead of eating ice cream, force yourself to eat a salad, and over time, this will become a habit. According to several studies, it takes about 6 to 6 days for a habit to become automatic. Breaking a bad habit is not that easy, but if you have willpower and consistency, you will slowly ditch those bad old habits and become a better you. If you get some value from this video, please like, share, comment, or consider subscribing for more content like this. It will help the algorithm to show this video to people who needs it. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.